What's up, everybody? Cashflow Kris here. I am at a fire damage property here in the Phoenix area, and this one's pretty bad. Check it out real quick. So we do a lot of fire damage properties. It's something that a lot of investors don't want to take on, but it's something that we really enjoy. Being able to take these properties all the way down to the studs and rebuild them means that you're going to have pretty much a brand new house when you're done, which makes them very easy to sell. But today I wanted to go over 3 items to check on when you're looking at fire damage properties. So the very first thing that you want to check is the structural integrity of the property. As you can see here, this is a block home. And so we're really not going to have any integrity issues with the structure. There's no wood walls that were burnt or anything like that. So the exterior shell should be in pretty good condition, meaning that all we need to do is just, once we empty it out, then just redo the inside along with the roof. So that moves us to the second thing that you need to check is the trusses. So a lot of times when there's a fire, it is contained in one part of the house, and so a lot of times you may have smoke damage on your trusses, but you may not have to replace them. So not having to replace trusses means not having to replace the roof as well. The decking and all that, it gets very expensive when you do that. So when I checked the trusses, this place is completely toast. So you can see carport's done, but you can see up here pretty much all of the trusses are charred all the way across. So if they just have even a little bit of char, the city's going to want you to replace those. So that's the second thing that you're going to look at. So now I know that structurally it's okay. I know that all the trusses are gone, so I'm going to need to get a bid to replace every single one of the trusses, which means a completely new roof. And then the third thing that you want to look at is utilities, your electric and your water. So you can see electric is run through the ceiling generally. Electric's always going to be toast in a fire. 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to be any good. So you're going to want to rip out all the wires and redo the panel. Plumbing in this type of property is generally not going to be an issue. Can't see, but right in here you'll have vent pipes. The way that they built homes here in Arizona in the 50s and 60s is all of the piping went underneath. So you won't have any issues with the water pipes. What you will have issues with is the plastic ABS vent pipes that go up. And so those are cheap, easy replacements, so you don't even have to worry about those. So now that we've checked this out, we know we're structurally good, so we can put this thing back together. Secondly, we need all the trusses, so that means it's going to be a much more expensive rehab. You can see over here the carport is completely gone, so that'll need to be redone. And then we do need a full electric rewire. So it's a project that is going to be a big project, but it'll be a nice one. The great thing about fire damage is that you can get amazing discounts on these properties, just because a lot of people just don't want to mess with this. It freaks them out. So if you've got a fire damage property that you want to pass on, be sure to give me a call, because not only can we make great profits off the regular fix and flip on this, but we also help people with their insurance side of things, where an average homeowner will only get a certain amount. Well, we'll bring on our insurance adjusters to fight the insurance, because they're always going to pay you as little as possible. So we fight them, and we get the homeowners extra money, which we typically share with them for doing those services. So again, you got fire damage, send it on over to Cashflow Kris. I love them. So if you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll answer your questions as they come along.